मैले त्यही भन्नु थिएँ you did you get the first movers advantage honestly asking त्योभन्दा अगाडि कोही थियो सस्तोभन्दा अगाडि
Locally थिएन. So technically we're the first local e-commerce.
Internationally of course Amazon थियो हैन Flipkart थियो होला हैन God knows के मात्र थिएन होला हैन तर अरु कोही थियो र
नेपालमा थिएन.
You did get the first movers advantage completely.
Right.
And the struggle was you had to pave the way. You and the team had to pave the way for everybody
Exactly. Even आजको जुन delivery system छ, how you get delivered, how the logistics processes work, what you communicate to the customers, how the vendor को agreement policy कस्तो हुनुपर्छ, those were the things we drafted back in 2012, 2013. So now every other company is using the same thing that we have drafted.
Amun, government-सँग कसरी थियो तिम्रो गभर्नमेन्टले कसरी ल्याएको थियो किनभने यो त कम्प्लिटली नयाँ आइडिया भयो without policy, right? If I'm not mistaken. हैन किनभने त्यतिखेर त most probably government was still trying to figure out the internet, हैन? Policy त के पनि थिएन होला e-com को लागि. त्यतिखेर चाहिँ गभर्नमेन्टको साइडबाट चाहिँ फर्स्ट कन्भर्सेसन चाहिँ के आएको थियो त when government approached you guys?
To tell you the fact, so 2018 मा Alibaba entered the market. Alibaba, world ko one of the biggest companies, entered the market. Even then, government was not serious about e-commerce. Even today, e-commerce ko policies haru chaina. Hamro मन्त्रालयसँग policies नै छैन. I think
bill त आछ त धेरै कुरा त भएको छ
draftमा छ. त्यो आएको छैन and there's a huge protest and we're going to talk about it. आजसम्म पनि government has no idea how big this industry is. It can disrupt the entire market भनेर बुझेकै छैन. So government, I think यो 3-4 months भयो यो टेबल गर्न थालेको bill and all that, त्यो पनि एकदम surficially लेभलमा डिस्कसन भइरहेछ. But seriously गभर्नमेन्टमा e-commerce को के पनि छैन. Whereas अरू कन्ट्रीमा government actually enforces e-commerce companies to be complied, to work with e-commerce because it not only grows the industry, it grows the entire economy. That's why in any country that you look, I mean, India ma Flipkart is prioritized by the government. China ma Alibaba is prioritized by the government. Some say it's a government company. Any country that you go and look, you know, जहाँ e-commerce success छ त्यसको economy पनि naturally grow भएको छ. Because for the simple fact that e-commerce is a platform where thousands, tens of thousands of small businesses can grow their revenue multiple times. And it connects the entire country. त्यो जस्तो अरू platform नै छैन. So where it impacts not just one business that is you, it impacts tens and thousands and millions of people. त्यत्रो ठुलो प्लेटफर्म हो नि त यो. सो त्यहाँ त गभर्मेन्टले सिरियसली हेर्नै पर्छ. नेपालमा अनफर्चुनेटली आजको दिनसम्म पनि छैन.
फर्स्ट टाइम तिमीहरू ठोकेको कहिले थियो त सस्तो डिल चाहिँ गभर्मेन्टसँग ठोकेको चाहिँ फर्स्ट इनिसियल फेजमा कहिले थियो त
एकदम
गुड अर ब्याड लाइक गुड अर ब्याड
सो एकदम आई मिन 10 years डाउन द लाइन 2020 मा कोभिड भएको हैन 2020 राइट सो 2020 मा when the first COVID hit the market so first day त हामी पनि बन्द गर्यो. सेकेन्ड डेमा मन्त्रालयमा हाम्रो लेखनाथ भट्टकै को मन्त्रीजी हुनुहुन्थ्यो उद्योगमा उहाँले he called all the stakeholders. So त्यो मिटिङमा I remember Shekhar Gulsa was there, Minbadu Gurung was there, all the big shots were there. And I was just there, हुन्छ नि observing what's going to be discussed. मलाई पनि बोलाउनु भयो. I went सेकेन्ड डेमा 1 घण्टाको मिटिङ थियो होला. I spoke for almost 30-40 minutes त्यो मिटिङमा हैन. उभ्याउनु भयो. अनलाइन को छ भनेर मैले हात उठाएँ म मात्र उठ्यो हैन. First question he asked is कतिवटा घरमा सामान पुर्याउन सक्छ 2020 मा my capacity was 300-400 houses per day. That was my logistic capacity. I knew the question he was asking is because he wanted to give us that freedom to operate. So I told him like 1500-2000 घर त every day सक्छ हामी गफ हान्दै हैन. So then he kept on asking कसरी गर्छ के गर्छ all that. So right after that meeting we partnered with your government को एउटा FMTC भन्ने छ Food Management Division. आज पनि we are partners. So FMTC चाहिँ नि यो खाद उद्योग हो. So त्यहाँ चाहिँ नि यो दाल चामल चिनी all that subsidized रेटमा दिन्छ. So before COVID मान्छे त्यहाँ लाइन लगाएर त्यहाँबाट गएर पिकअप गर्थ्यो भने आफ्टर कोभिड त त्यहाँ जाने कुरै भएन. So what the government wanted us to do was partner with FMTC so that त्यहाँको सामानहरू चाहिँ नि you could nationwide distribute. That was the first time when government, and thanks to like Bhattaji, that was the first time when government understood
the
value of e-commerce.
Why am I asking you this, kinabhane, of course, I'm sure there are the e-commerce friends and fintech friends have your own set of challenges. I'm going to have my own set of challenges to go ahead and play with this in the digital media. Malai, at least, you my personal opinion. This is my personal opinion that PM Prachanda's government is and has a vision to go ahead and support friends who are going to contribute to the economy. Your mere personal opinion.
Because PM President was here.
No, not just because of saying of that, because of what I've understood and what I think is going to happen in the coming. When you read the news, obviously I have a feeling that that's what they actually want. They want the economy to get better. And what you just said, that completely aligns with the vision.
Right. I mean, so government, there are people who are the brightest minds. I know such of you who were graduate of Harvard and MITs and all that, who's come back.
Same.
But at the highest level, at the cabinet, if you don't have that vision, no matter what the Sachiv is going to say, I mean, they don't understand. Aajko dinma pani, I mean, the thought process inside the government is so traditional कि आज पनि त्यो एग्रिकल्चरलाई बिउ कसरी बाँड्ने हैन अब यो फोहोर मैलालाई ट्रेडिसनल वेमा खालि सिसी डोलको सट्टा अर्को ल्यान्डफिल कसरी खोल्ने ट्रेडिसनल प्रब्लम्सको ट्रेडिसनल सल्युसन्स खोजिरहेको छ वेयर एज द वर्ल्ड हेज मुभ सो मच आजको डिजिटल एरामा त वी निड टु थिङ्क अफ इनोभेटिभ वेज अफ सल्भिङ नेसन्स प्रब्लम नि त अनि हामीसँग अन्टरप्रेनर्सहरू छ एन्टरप्राइजेसहरू छ बट गभर्मेन्टले त्यो बुझेकै छैन कि हाउ टु ट्याप इन्टु दिज ट्यालेन्ट्स दिज कम्पनीज एन्ड त्यो एउटा भनौँ न एउटा थिङ्क ट्याङ्क बनाएर ओके लाइक दिज आर द पिपल आर आइम गोना लिसन टु भनेर आएको छैन
Not yet. Thank you very much for watching us on YouTube. Make sure that you also listen to us on Spotify.